Hey guys, Ultraman52 here. Got a package here from Amazon, and it's actually a pretty big box. It's not Blu-rays or anything like that, or anime, anything like that. It's kaiju related. Yeah, we have a new kaiju figure, something Godzilla related. So, let's open it up now. Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, this is actually, like I said, a kaiju figure. It is something Godzilla related to, I guess, rein in the hype for Godzilla King of the Monsters, which, by the way, this video is being recorded on May 30th, 2019. It is the special, I guess, advanced screening for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Unfortunately, I am not seeing it today of the recording of this video. I'm seeing it tomorrow, the 31st, opening day. And I'm very excited. I'm seeing the RPX showing, which is a basically what RPX is. It's a bigger screen, surround sound, in fact better sound in general, and really nice seats, like reclinable seats too, and just, yeah, a whole lot of awesomeness. And yeah, I'm very excited to see it. I am going to be doing a review of it. You'll probably have already seen it by the time this video goes up, which, by the way, link down below if you guys have not seen it yet. But, yeah, I'm gonna open this thing up. This video will go up probably most likely on Tuesday, as I said in a post I did earlier, today of the recording of this video. And then I have a Mystery Gundam package that I had no idea what it even was. It was a completely blind thing that I got from, I don't know if a viewer sent it or a friend of mine. He was completely blind. But yeah, that video is going to go up on Friday, next Friday actually. But yeah, this one right here, I'm just going to open it up. Now I do know what this is, so it's not really a mystery package, but it's a figure that I've been wanting to get for a long time, ever since it first got released. Which I think this thing is about a year old now, I believe. So, and I got this off of Amazon with free shipping. But unfortunately with Amazon now, you have to pay tax on everything you buy. So this has to be like 97 bucks with tax, obviously. So pretty good. That's pretty much usually what he goes for, around like the 80 to 100 buck range. And that's, like I said, what he's really supposed to go for. So make sure I don't. Should be good now. Oh! And they didn't bother to put in any kind of packing. It's just the box itself. There's nothing else. But if you guys want to know what it is, oh baby, oh man, I've not gotten a figure from this line in such a long time. The last one I got actually was the special color version of the Millennium Godzilla. But what is it? It is the SH Monster Arts. Yeah, that's a name you haven't heard in a while, for those of you who know me for kaiju. The SH Monster Arts 1962 Godzilla from King Kong vs. Godzilla in 1962. Two things. One, King Kong vs. Godzilla is my second favorite Godzilla movie ever made, and this is my second favorite Godzilla suit design. In case if you don't know, my favorite Godzilla film is GMK, 2001's GMK, which stands for Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. And in Japanese, it's Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Dai Kaiju Soko Geki, or more commonly known as just fans by GMK. And my favorite suit actually is the GMK suit. But yeah, for the longest time, this was until I saw GMK. This was my favorite Godzilla, and I still love the hell out of this figure so much. I have the NICA figure of this guy, but now I have the Bandai one, the Bandai SH Monster version to kind of compensate for it, or to kind of show a comparison, which I will show a comparison. I'm just gonna open this bad boy up carefully. I thought this guy was a Tamashii Web exclusive, but I actually ended up getting him confused with the SH Monster Arts GMK Godzilla, which that thing I wanted so badly. Because again, I thought that this guy was a Tamashii Web exclusive. Turns out the GMK one was, like I said. And unfortunately, I should have bought that figure at MetroCon last year for like a little over 100 bucks. because now I think about that, was probably the cheapest I could have probably gotten him for, because now that figure is like at the lowest like 170 to $200. I've seen some go for $250, and I've seen a few go for like $300. So yeah, I'm very disappointed in myself for not getting that figure earlier. But I'm gonna open him up. He is oh, probably actually show off the box first. Here's the front of the box. Very nice shot of the actual figure. Side view, and the back. He does come with a atomic breath effect part, which is awesome. And now we're gonna open it up. Oh, and the bottom is just Godzilla doing his little laughing pose from the movie when he was beating the shit out of King Kong. And oh wow, he's actually a little bit bigger than I thought he'd be. Here he is right here. So yeah, and like he does come with a atomic breath effect part and also a stand for it as well, so that's awesome. I do actually have a stand. Oops, sorry. Actually, this gonna come out fine. Yeah, that's very good. I do have, even if this didn't come with a stand, I do have an extra one from the SH Monster Arts. What was it? Yeah, the Heisei Godzilla. Because I have that figure, which is the first SH Monster Arts figure. It's actually pretty not rare now, but it's actually a little bit hard to come by now. But here is the stand for the atomic breath effect part, which just plugs in like so. You can actually put it in one of 3 holes here. You can see it, but I'm just gonna put it right there. I don't think it matters which hole. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, good. So yeah, you can just kind of display it like that, just like that. Good. Godzilla. And here he is. Oh wow, he is. Oh my god. That's, oh man, that's so well done. Oh my god. This figure is so pretty looking. Oh my goodness. That's one thing about the SH Monster figure that is so good, that they're so pretty looking. They are just incredibly well detailed, and just, they scream for detail wise. And oh man, even all the tail parts are segmented. Just, yeah, oh my god, like this is I cannot wait to just fool around with him. He is so much fun. Oops! Oh, the ball thing, the balls are popped off. That's okay. That's fairly common with SH Monster figures. The ball joints are always pretty loose. Or, well, are not exactly always great, but if you move them too much in a certain way, they do tend to kind of pop off. So, but other than that, it's still fine, you know. Plus, if it really comes to it, I'll probably put some super glue on and just tighten up that ball joint and make it look better. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna actually. Oh, and here's the atomic breath effect part. Very nice. Just goes into his mouth like this. Which he has a very wide mouth. Which actually, no, let's show him off now. And here he is up close. Very nice. Also, oh, by the way, the eye is actually translucent. He has 2 different eyes. One kind of looking up, and the other looking kind of more forward. This one is one that's more up. This one is more forward. So, because yeah, very nice. Of course, I will probably have to kind of straighten out some ball joints to make sure that they actually, you know, are okay and all that. So. But yeah, this figure is so far really good. The only thing that I kind of see the problem is that the shoulder bulge right here likes to come out a little too often, from what I've seen, or from what I've played with that view for the first like 30 seconds. But even the spines are really well detailed. Check that out. Oh my god, face is just so good. I'll focus. Here we go. Check that out. Looks great. Looks fantastic. Even the inside of the mouth is really good too. But yeah, love the overall look of this Godzilla. As you see, it's kind of fat and chunky. That's kind of the whole point of the 62 suit. It was supposed to be kind of fat and chunky. But yeah, we even get like some ab crunch there too. So very nice. And that ab crunch is nice and smooth too. Very nice. And of course, the atomic breath effect part would just go right here, just like that. So yeah, but very nice. And even the tongue is articulated too, which is surprising, so that's very cool. But yeah, very nice figure. Love the look of this figure. It looks so beautiful. This is probably my favorite SH Monster Arts figure now. But yeah, I love it. Looks so damn good. I will, of course, play around with it more, just to kind of, you know, look how long that tail is, though. It's not too long, but not too short. Kind of like how the show of Godzilla's were. They were not too long, but not too short tails. So that's very nice. So let's go ahead and do a size comparison. Excuse me, with the NECA figure. Okay, so now time for the little mini comparison between the SH Monster Arts 62 and his American counterpart figure, the NECA version. Here we go. And right off the bat, you can notice some very obvious differences. For one, the color of both figures is different. The NECA one is more lighter than the Tamashii. In my opinion, I think that the NECA version, in color-wise, looks more accurate to his on-screen counterpart. But then again, I recently rewatched the movie, and in some shots, Godzilla does have this more darker kind of color. I don't know if it's just for those shots, or maybe just, you know, how I was watching it, or how my eyes were, you know, transitioning, I guess. But I still prefer this more lighter color scheme. So you probably could paint him this color if you wanted, but that's a lot more time and effort that I'm willing to put into a figure. Me, I'm just into these figures for just the collection sake of it. But then again, that's just me. One thing I will say, that another thing that the NECA version has up against the Tamashii version that doesn't is the toes and the claws are painted, while the SH Monster Arts toes and claws are not. So check that out. The claws are not painted, neither are the toes, and that's completely wrong. They're supposed to be this color here, this bone white color, if not a dirty bone white. So there's honestly no excuse that Tamashii did not paint the toes and claws. Again, you probably could paint them if you wanted to, but I think it's just really lazy that Tamashii decided to just not paint the claws or the toes, because as you can see, they're the exact same color as the body. Like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse that the toes and claws should not be painted. The spines, though, however, they actually look fairly good. I think they look personally better than the NECA version. Again, that's just me personally. But yeah, it does look pretty good. There actually is a little bit of a... Oh wait, no. That's how the molding is. Never mind. I thought there was like some paint chipping on the spine, but that's just how the figure is. But yeah, also another very obvious difference is that the NECA one looks fatter, if that makes sense. This Godzilla in general was always supposed to be pretty chunky, but the NECA one kind of makes him look like he has like some extra pounds on him. But yeah, definitely compared to the SH Monsters version, he looks much more thinner in the Tamashii version rather than the NECA version. But you know, it's kind of like a mixed bag. This guy's around like the $80 to $100 range. This guy's about like the $20 to $25 range. So you kind of are getting what you paid for both figures, and that's the cool part about having both figures, is that you can see comparisons between the two and like what's different and what's, you know, better on one figure, what's worse on the other, and you know, vice versa. Also, the tails, very obvious. NECA tail is obviously more I guess shorter and fatter. If not, I think both, yeah, actually no, both are the exact same length, which is good. But the NECA one is obviously more chubby and fatter, and that can be good or bad. I think that personally the SH Monster Arts tail looks better, just because it's kind of more in tune with the suit, because this tries to go for as suit accurate as possible. The NECA one does too, but more so more so leans on the side of playability. This one is more for collection's sake, and I can see why. But also, I think that the head on the on the SH Monsters looks way better than the NECA version. Again, personal opinion. But yeah, there are more differences. Obviously, I don't want to go through all of them. But yeah, both figures are really good. If you do find either of them for a good price, I would definitely say pick either one of them up. They're thankfully, he is still pretty common. He's like I said, around $80 to $100 at most. He's around like 20 to 25-ish, you know, sometimes even 30, which is, you know, I think a bit too overpriced for this figure personally, but yeah. But yeah, so let's show him off with the Atomic Breath effect part. Okay, here's the figure right here, and here is the Atomic Breath effect part. You kind of want to angle it down, because this Godzilla, he always shoots his breath kind of from like at like an angle like this. Thankfully, it just goes right into his mouth. Just gotta Open the jaw a little bit more, kind of angle it down a little bit, so like that. And there you go. Alright. There you go. Oops, sorry. Like that. There you go. That looks actually really good. Obviously, you could probably have him have his head up more, like so you can kind of fire it at a much more upward degree angle, like that. But then again, this Godzilla really didn't do that whole much, so it would look kind of weird for him to do it like this. But again, that's just me. So like that. But, you know, whatever. But, yeah. That is the figure, so let's go back to the bedroom. Okay, guys, so that is the SH Monster Arts 1962 Godzilla. Like I said, this is my second favorite incarnation of the character. Overall, figure is, from what I played with it so far, it feels really good, feels pretty solid. The only thing probably is this shoulder right here. It likes to come off a little too easily. But again, with some super glue or some nail polish, that's an easy fix. But other than that, it's a very, very solid figure. I was about to say kit. Very solid figure. Definitely will have to collect more of the SH Monsters line, but unfortunately the thing with these figures is that they're pretty expensive. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and sayonara.